Hey y'all, so it's been about 2 weeks since I've did a video. 3. Wow. Well, I'm gonna talk a little bit about this testimony before I sing it. Let me cover this light because it's blinding me. I need to read my words. So I just wrote this song and it's talking about my experience. One Monday morning, I got up about 4:30. I was on the road about 5 o'clock. So, okay, yep. So I'm driving in Detroit, Michigan on the 96 freeway, and I'm driving, I see my car begins to smoke, and I'm like, God, please, just let me make it off the exit. Let me make it to the exit. So my car began to slow down, and, I made it to the exit, but not off the exit. But I just still began to rejoice because I could have stopped right in one of those lanes on the freeway, and it could have been a complete disaster. But the Lord, he watched over me and got me to the shoulder safely. And I just sat there and I kept trying to start the car back up, and I just heard the Lord say, "Get out the car." And first I was like, "What? My car? This is my car. I want my car." So God said, "Do you trust me?" And when he said that, I said, "You know what? I'm always saying that I trust you, but every single time I get into a hard situation, I try to take matters into my own hands, and I begin to fall into the place of discouragement. But you know what? It's time out for that. Yes, Lord, I do trust you. Therefore, I'm going to be obedient. I'm going to get out of this car, and I'm not going to worry about it because this is material, something you can replace easily, So I just got out the car, and when I got out the car, I've been getting to rejoice. God deposited the spirit of joy and peace into my spirit. He just began to cover me with those spirits, and I began to sing unto the Lord. And when I got off of that exit, when I came up off of that ramp, there was a car with their four ways on, and they rolled their window down and said, "Were you the young lady that was on the side of the road?" And I said, "That was me." "Yes, it was." And they said, "Well, we just came up and just waited until, you came off of the road and wanted to ask you if there's anything we can do. Can we help you? Can we take you to where you need to go?" And I was a bit skeptical at first, but the Lord said it's okay. So the Lord had a plan for me. The Lord already saw what was going to happen, but it's all up to us. Had I not been obedient or trusting God, I could have stayed on that shoulder and someone could have smacked dead into the back of my car, and I could have been dead today. But because I love him and he loves me, God saw fit to allow me to live. Not only that, he saw fit to put favor upon me. He let those people see me and stop dead in their tracks just so they can help me. So as I got in the car, I began to minister to them, and we both were just a blessing to each other in the end. So I'm going to stop talking and sing this song to you, but I want to encourage you to trust in the Lord. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart. Don't just say it with your mouth, okay? Just begin to put those words into action, because the Lord will do exactly what he said. Exactly. You just have to believe and trust in him. All right, so just listen to the words. Just rolling. Then I came to a complete stop, just hoping that my car would stop running hot. Then I began to slow down without a charge on my cell phone. Then I was scared because I was all alone on the side of the road. No one would stop for me, but I didn't. But I didn't even panic. So I began to say a prayer. I knew the Lord would be right there. I said I didn't even panic. I knew the Lord would be right there. So I began to say a prayer. Oh, and I began to praise him right there in the midst of my trouble. And I'm not crazy, I just know the Lord is capable of doing just what he said. Oh, just what he said. Let's try this again. Oh, rolling, just rolling. Then I came to a complete stop. Hoping, just hoping that my car would stop running hot. Then I began to slow down without a charge on my cell phone. Then I was scared because I was all alone on the side of the road. No one was out for me, but I didn't even panic. I knew the Lord would be right there. So I began to say a prayer. I said I didn't even panic. I knew the Lord would be right there. Oh, and I began to praise Him right there in the midst of my trouble. And I'm not crazy, I just know the Lord is capable of doing just what He said. Oh, just what He said. He's capable of doing just what He said. You gotta believe Him, just trust Him. He'll do just what He said. Oh yes, He will. Just what He said.